Hello everyone and welcome to beautiful Sarajevo, the capital city of Bosnia and Herzegovina, which provides the backdrop for the 27th IWBF European Championships and our opening encounter here in Group A, pitting the proud hosts Bosnia and Herzegovina as they take on Poland. A warm evening to you all, wherever you are across Europe or all over the world, as we get set for tonight's opening encounter here in the IWBF European Championships. John Hobbs on hand as the hosts Bosnia and Herzegovina prepare for home comforts against the mighty Poland. Bosnia and Herzegovina with many strong names, of course, coming up from Division B last year, and Poland with a lot of firepower in their ranks as well. Of course, Poland led by Matus Filipski, the number 19, who will be a huge factor for Poland on the offensive side. And for Bosnia and Herzegovina, Ramo Rekanovic will certainly look to assert his dominance for the host nation. Starting fives for these two teams, starting with Bosnia and Herzegovina: Strarina Rošelas, Dražen Duvnjak, Shaned Mesic, Ramo Rekanovic, and Nasif Anut will start for Bosnia and Herzegovina. For Poland, they will be rolling with Dominik Mozla, Krzysztof Bandura, Andrzej Maciek, Marcin Burakowski, and Matus Filipski. Our three referees tonight assigned this opening encounter of the European Championships for 2025: Tomáš Paja of Czechia, Krunoslav Paja from Croatia, and Costadio Coelho from Portugal. Well, that said, a warm evening to you all, wherever you are across the world. John Hobbs keeping you company here at the Hotel Hills Arena in the Bosnian capital of Sarajevo, as we get set to tip off the 27th IWBF European Championships. The road to Ottawa officially begins here for the European nations. Top five will qualify for the Worlds, with 6th and 7th spot qualifying for the IWBF repechage, which is scheduled to take place in April time. As we get set and the European Championships are underway, Bosnia will get the first offense up and running with Rekanovic. Arnut at the elbow, that's off the back iron with his two, and Bandura with the rebound, and here is Mozla. Mozla inside, and Maciek can't get his shot to go. Was a little off balance. Rošelas surveying what's before him. Rošelas with the shot, and that misses, and it's rebounded by Mozla, and now it's 2-0, and Filipski sets himself and gets the first score of the European Championships. Of course, Bosnia and Herzegovina coming up from Division B. And Strarina Rošelas, right there, the number 4, averaged around 15 points a game. More than any other Bosnian player, played 38 minutes a contest as well in that, so a lot of responsibility on the number 4's hands as he has the ball now. Good defense there from Mozla. And Dominik Mozla coming up with it for Poland. Filipski. 8 to shoot. Matus Filipski. Balchakowski, and he'll get it to go. Marcin Balchalovski with the 2-pointer, and it's 4-0 in favour of Poland here. Early doors. And the 3 is money from Rekonovic. And Bosnia with their first score. Maciek. Filipski looking to respond. No. Rebounded. And now Bosnia and Herzegovina out in transition. And the finish inside from Rochelas. Over 2 minutes played here in the first period. Here is Filipski. Balchalovski, and he puts in his second field goal. Six to 5 now in favour of Poland. Rekonovic just goes straight away for the shot. That's off to the right. Ball is loose and collected by Mosla. Filipski. Lovely pass inside, and Andrej Maciek does the rest. (8-5) in favour of Poland. We've played 3 minutes here of the first quarter. As Rochelas is on the deck, so he'll be helped up momentarily. He's signalling for the trainer to come and help him up. As Herman Huic is into the game for the first time for Bosnia and Herzegovina, the number 6. And he's certainly another player to watch out for. Average close to a triple-double in last year's Division B Euros. Here he is on the ball. 27 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists a game for the number 6. And the finish inside. And Bosnia and Herzegovina certainly attacking the basket well, moving off the ball very well, getting themselves into good positions close to the basket. Filipski. Maciek is wide open. Simple but effective basketball from Poland. Of course, Filipski and Maciek combined as well in South Africa in the summer, as they won bronze at the inaugural 3x3 World Championships in Sun City. Mosla. Maciek has it again. Maciek is in space. Huic comes to meet him, and a whistle has gone. And that'll be a foul. First foul of the game for Nurnan Hujic. Ten to 7 in favour of Poland, as we have 4 minutes played in this first quarter. Maciek along the baseline. Money from Andrej Maciek, and he is having a fantastic first quarter so far. He has 6 of Poland's 12. Huic. 2 is in and out from Rekonovic. Mosla dictating the flow of this contest. Maciek. The shot is no good from Krzysztof Bandora, but he'll get that one to go. And he was fouled as well. First foul on Drazen Duvniak, and a timeout has been called by Bosnia and Herzegovina. 5:14 to play in the first period. Poland's steady offense, good ball movement. Bosnia and Herzegovina doing most of their damage inside. They have hit a three-pointer, but most of their damage has been done inside. But Poland on top by 7 in our opening encounter of the 27th IWBF European Championship. And it's certainly great to have everyone on board the IWBF Europe channel. Of course, this is just game 1. Tomorrow morning it all starts again, 9:30 a.m. local time. Spain taking on Austria. In the men's side, it's going to be the first of an 8-game slate. Of course, if you want to have a look at the schedule and all the games taking place, it's going to be a busy time here in Sarajevo. Then head over to iwbf-europe.org for all the info. There you will find the live stats, all the details for live streams, all the live streaming, all the games taking place here on the IWBF Europe channel. And the referee just telling the players just to go back to the benches. We just have an issue with the shot clock. Our 3 officials tonight: Tomasz Paja from Czechia, Krunoslav Pech from Croatia, and Custodio Coelho from Portugal. And it's a great crowd here inside the Hotel Hills Arena. Of course, the players all staying in this wonderful facility. And all games taking place here on court number 1 and next door over on court number 2. So leading all scorers right now, Andrej Maciek with 6 points for Poland. Ramo Rekanovic has 3 for Bosnia and Herzegovina, that 3-pointer from the wing. Bosnia and Herzegovina 3 of 9 to start. And Poland so far a very efficient 7 for 10. As said, their build-up play offensively has been very patient. Always looking for the right shot. They haven't rushed their offense thus far. And Bosnia and Herzegovina, they're moving the ball very well. Doing a lot of their damage close to the basket. Of course, they did have that 1 3-pointer as mentioned. And it's good to see that the crowd here at the Hotel Hills Arena in Sarajevo have stayed behind from the opening ceremony. A really wonderful opening ceremony it was as well, promoting freedom of movement. And hopefully we can get back underway in just a second. The scoreboard is now back as well. Just had a brief malfunction with the scoreboard. Shot clock is now being sorted as well. And Krzysztof Bandora can now go to the line and try and complete his 3-point play. And Krzysztof Bandora does just that. Rakanovic still has it, does Rekanovic. Shot clock in single figures. He'll go for the shot alone, and that's no good. A bit of a broken offense there from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here is Bandora. He'll just, well, he'll pass it out to Mosler from where it looked like from here. He looked like to go for the shot, but Mosler with the 2 inside, and it's 17-7 now in favour of Poland. 4:45 to play. We're over halfway through the first period here. Of course, this is a Group A encounter. Spain, Germany, Turkey and Austria, the other teams involved in Pool A, and another turnover for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Matus Filipski all the way for 2. And Poland really starting to flex the muscles here early doors in this one. Lojolas bumps into Huic. Huic now collects. Mesic is free. And Huic will go to the foul line. There's good off-ball movement there from Senad Mesic. But Huic didn't need him, and he'll go to the stripe for 2 shots. Well, we mentioned earlier that Hernan Huic averaged close to a triple-double in the Division B championships last time out. He posted 3 straight triple-doubles in that tournament against Croatia, Switzerland and Slovenia. As Filipski did well to collect, but misses everything, and there to pick up the pieces was Mosler, and he'll go to the line for 2 now. Filipski did well. He was slightly off balance to get that. Did very well to create a bit of space for himself, missed everything. And first free throw is good for Dominik Mosler. Made a name for himself at the London 2012 Paralympic Games, a veteran of the Polish circuit. Been in multiple World Championships and Paralympics. He'll want to go to Ottawa next year. Rakanovic did very well to collect that on transition, but bluffs his lines with the layup. Filipski looking to do some damage. That's off the back iron. Matus Filipski now 2 of 6 from the field to start. Huic. Rekanovic over Mosler. Mesic with the rebound. And Bosnia will slow it down as we come up to 3 minutes to play in the first. 3 is up, 3 is no good from Rochelas. Filipski. Bandora. Krzysztof Bandora off the window, no good, too strong. Ball is out of bounds, it will stay with Poland. Poland right now shooting 65% from the field. As Hafiz Anut comes back into the game for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Razan Duvniak checks in as well. Rakanovic, one of the Bosnian players to head to the bench, and a turnover, and whistle has actually gone before the steal was made. Foul on Huic. That's his second foul of the game. Huic, who started on the bench in this one. Maciek, a 3 is off the back iron. 21-8 in favour of Poland here against the host nation. Huic, lovely dump-off pass. And again the miss inside, this time from Rochelas. .228 to play in the first. Huic. Looking for space. His shot grazes the rim, and soon as Bosnia miss, Poland so quick in transition, and Mosler with the easy finish inside. Very smart, effective basketball from Poland, knowing instantly that Bosnia and Herzegovina are going to miss their mid-range shot. They go straight out into transition, and here they go again. Another turnover for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Mosner creates some space, misses the layup. Maciek collects the loose change, and he misses. Huic, close to the hoop, rattles it in, and that's a much-needed score for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Poland up 13 and in commanding position right now. Balczykowski inside. Balczykowski, with the two under the hoop. Arnott, the lefty. Can't even get a shot up as Filipski was there to meet him, and it's now 2-on-2. Andrej Maciek, his own momentum carried him over. Mosler there to help him out. Ten points in transition for Poland in this first quarter. They are in a commanding spot right now, and the shot is good, off balance from Rochelas, behind his back, and gets it to go. Strarina Rochelas now with the three-point play opportunity. He's made headways as Rochelas in the last 7 odd years. That's when he started playing this sport. Now proudly representing Bosnia and Herzegovina as Filipski calls for calm. Foul away from the ball. And it's on Strarina Rochelas. And that's his second foul. So 2 Bosnian players now with 2 fouls in this first quarter. They are in the penalty, so Poland will go to the stripe for free throws. Dominik Mosler will look to build on this impressive lead for Poland with 25.5 to play in the first period, but he misses the first. Mosler connects on the second. 28-12 in favor of Poland. And a foul has been called as Marcin Balczykowski, the guilty party. That's his first foul of the night. No more fouls to give now for Poland in this first quarter. There's only 20 seconds left to play. Arnott looking for Huic. Did well to get a shot off. His back was behind the basket. Didn't even see where the basket was. Mosler looking to take advantage. Right down Main Street. Lays it up and in as the seconds tick down for the first quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the first period. And Poland dominant. 30-12 ahead of the host nation, Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Bosnians, though, started strongly. They made the right moves. They got the right shot off, but every miss since then has been met with transition basketball at its devastating best from Poland, as they have reeled off 13 fast break points in the first 10 minutes. And Dominik Mosler 11 points, 8 of them coming in the final 4 minutes of the first quarter. He leads all scorers. Andrej Maciek started off strongly, 6 points, and that's how much he's got at the end of the first. Marcin Balcelovski also has 6 on a sublime and perfect 3 of 3 from the field. Filipski with 5 assists to go with his 4 points for Poland, who are shooting 68% going into the second period. Strarina Rošelas with 4 points to lead Bosnia and Herzegovina, the only Bosnian to play all 10 minutes so far in the first quarter. Ramo Rekanovic with 3 points, that early triple from the wing that he made. As Poland already out on the floor and waiting for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Matt Stan, Krzysztof Kozarena will start the second period for Poland, alongside Piotr Darnakowski, as Bosnia and Herzegovina coming onto the floor. Amir Kolic coming in for his first minutes of this contest as well for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here is Filipski. Was thinking about the 3, but instead Maciek will reset. Here is Kozarena. He needs no introduction and no hesitation to take the shot. And it's a 20-point lead for Poland. Biggest lead of the game now for Poland, and a turnover. Away they come. Filipski, Kozarena inside. 4 quick points for Krzysztof Kozarena. Average 6 points, 5 boards in just 14 minutes on the court at the last European Championships in Rotterdam. Kozarena not afraid to attack the basket. Very confident shooter as well, the Poland number 7. 3 to shoot for the host nation. 2 is no good from Arnold, who can score in spurts as well, can really create space for himself. Filipski inside with the runner. And right now, Poland in firm control, as we have a player on the deck for Bosnia and Herzegovina, Strarina Rošelas. (36-12). Early doors here in the second period. Rakanovic. Shot clock in single figures now for Bosnia and Herzegovina, as Huic has it. Kozarena there for company. Shot clock is now dangerously low. Huic has to put it up. Good defense from Kozarena. Look at the pass there, though, from Huic. Intended for Rakanovic, but it goes out of bounds and will go to Poland. That's turnover number 6 for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Well, if you've joined us on the IWBF YouTube channel, great to have you here. Wherever you are across the globe, whether you're in Poland, whether you're anywhere but here in Bosnia and Herzegovina, wherever you are, it's great to have you all on board as Filipski buries a 3. 7 points now for Matus Filipski. 39-12 in favour of Poland, and another turnover from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Kozarena comes up with it. Andrej Maciek now all alone. The scoreboard keeps on ticking for the Poles. Smothering defense. Rekanovic inside, and finally Bosnia and Herzegovina get a shot off. And substitutions coming in for Poland. Matus Filipski coming out, and Marek Wesolowski coming in. There's Ramo Rekanovic going to the line. Plays his basketball in Montenegro. Averaged 18 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds for the Bosnians in last year's European Division B Championships. Misses the second free throw. Kozarena with the rebound. Poland not settling to slow their offense down. Really up-tempo. Stan was open. Lovely extra pass from Wesolowski. And Kozarena does the rest. The way, though, that Poland can get players close to the basket, how they move is absolutely fantastic. Bosnia and Herzegovina can't contain them inside right now. Huic can't hold on to the pass from Rekanovic. Poland have scored 16 of their 43 points in the paint thus far. 6:45 to play in the second period. Kozarena. Again, methodical offense, so easy getting to the basket. Krzysztof Kozarena again. A 15-0 start to this second quarter. And a block there, Kozarena rejects Rochelas. And here is Suad Sutic into the game for the first time. And he will have a chance straight away to get points on the board. Some much needed points on the board for Bosnia and Herzegovina, who have sort of gone away from their earlier offense where they attacked Poland, attacked the basket, moved the ball very confidently. And finally, Bosnia and Herzegovina are off the board in this second quarter after 15 straight points in this quarter by Poland. Marek Wesolowski. Wesolowski hits the deck. Kozarena. And Poland will reset. Here is Wesolowski again. Maciek. Marked by Sutic a bit too aggressively, according to the referee. And that's his first foul, and a timeout has been called by Poland as player coach Marcin Balchalowski just wants to call his guys in for a bit of a chat as Bosnia and Herzegovina finally off the mark with those free throws from Suad Sutic. But trailing big right now, 45-14 to Poland. Well, it's great to have you all on board the IWBF Europe channel. Night 1 of the IWBF European Championships. Great Britain, the current holders of these European Championships. Of course, the women will be playing, will be starting their competition tomorrow. The Netherlands are the holders. And they will get their campaign underway 2:30 local time against France. Of course, for the complete schedule and to know which team is playing at what time and on what court, all the info is on iwbf-europe.org, and all games will be on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Kozarena on the catch and shoot, that's no good, and it's rebounded by Senad Mesic. And we just have a quick malfunction again with the shot clock. And Bosnia will reset their offense. Rošelas, here is Sutic, back to Rošelas. 8 to shoot, great ball movement and the finish from Rošelas. That was Bosnia's best offense of this game. Sharp movement from Rošelas, the number 4. Veselovsky responds off the window. Halfway through the second period, and that's going to be an 8-second violation as Poland swamped the mid-court there. And Bosnia couldn't get out of their own half. Kozarena, no hesitation again. We're seeing that fearless, confident play from Krzysztof Kozarena. Veselovsky, 5 to shoot, and Kozarena can't hang on to that. It was a wild pass from Marek Veselovsky. And Poland so far have outscored Bosnia and Herzegovina 17-4 in this second period. And substitutions coming in for Poland. Adrian Lebecki coming in for his first action. Matt Stan checking back in. Of course, Matt Stan, another player that won bronze at the inaugural IWBF 3x3 Worlds in Sun City, South Africa in the summer. Here is Arnout. Did well to hang on to that. And a foul is called on Matt Stan. Arnout wants free throws, but the foul happened before the shot. Poland have one more foul to give with 4:27 to play in the second period. Bosnia with only one team foul thus far in this second period. Great dump-off pass from Huic. But Rošelas can't get the shot under the basket. Here is Veselovsky. Lebecki. Lebecki was thinking about it. Veselovsky sets himself from about 7 feet. Can't get that one to drop. Huic. Six minutes played in the second. Huic. And the shot is good from Arnout. 6 points. Excuse me, that's his first field goal. My apologies. First field goal of the game for Nassif Arnaut after missing his first 3 attempts. And the friendly bounce from Veselovsky. And Veselovsky is now a perfect 2 of 2 from the field. Rochelas. 9 to shoot. Rochelas inside, no good. And it will go out of bounds. Dražan Duvniak fluffed his lines from close range. Adrian Lebetsky. Veselovsky. Stan looking for space. He'll go for the shot, and that's no good as well. He's been working a lot on his mid-range shot over the summer, Matt Stan. As Rochelas goes inside, counted and a foul. The referee's just having a quick chat. As Trarino Rochelas will go back to the stripe. (49-20) now in favour of Poland. Bosnia and Herzegovina now 4 of 8 from the free throw line in this contest. Veselovsky looking for space. Veselovsky misses the shot. Matt Stan did well to collect the offensive board, and Veselovsky resets. He'll go for the 2. Yes, he will. He'll get it up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Marek Veselovsky currently with 4 points. You can make that 5 now for Poland. And it's a 30-point game with 2:18 to play in the first period. Here is Huic. Huic sees a little bit of a gap. Lebetsky closes him down. He'll go for the shot and string one. Well, Nana Nuic is one of Bosnia's offensive juggernauts. They need him right now. They trail big. Matt Stan hits the back iron with his mid-range. Huic, the ball is loose. And Lebetsky wins the race. Behind the back pass, it's pretty from Poland, and Rochelas with the block as Matt Stan was going for the shot. Jankowski, 6 to shoot for Poland. Veselovsky doesn't get the fall on the follow. Stan, that's a shot clock violation. And as both shots there from Poland didn't hit the rim. Matt Stan was in a very precarious position under the basket. .118 to play in the half. Poland up big here. They've shot 66% from the field as opposed to 39% thus far from Bosnia and Herzegovina. But Poland have taken 10 more field goal attempts so far than their counterparts in white. And that's due to lots of points off turnovers from the Poles. And there's another turnover there. It was a wild pass from Rochelas. Veselovsky fakes the pass, goes to Jankowski. Jankowski strong off the window, no good. On the follow, Stan, no. And the ball is batted out of bounds from Arnaut. Lebetsky. Veselovsky. No hesitation. The three is up, no good. And Bosnia and Herzegovina out in transition. Rošelas all alone. Stan comes over to narrow the gap, and the block there from Lebetsky. Good tracking back there from Matt Stan, but Rošelas had an open lane but then held off when he could have gone for the layup. Opening night nerves, maybe. Huic, the mid-range is money. Jablonski. Veselovsky. Final 20 seconds now of the half. And it's been a half of dominance from Poland. Veselovsky still has it. Jablonski. In and out from Jankowski. Final seconds of the half. Huic got to heave it and decides against it. I don't know if he realised how much time was on the clock, but the shot came way after the buzzer had sounded, and that is half-time in our opening game of the IWBF European Championships 2025 here at the Hotel Hills Arena in Sarajevo, and Poland have been dominant. They take a 25 lead over the host nation, Bosnia and Herzegovina. 62% from the field. Poland have been very effective under the basket. But one of their strengths thus far in the first two quarters has been their transition play. 19 points in transition, with 13 points coming off 12 Bosnia and Herzegovina turnovers. Turning those turnovers into very easy points at the other end. But Bosnia and Herzegovina have certainly had their moments, especially at the start of the game. They were passing the ball confidently. They were getting good looks close to the basket. But when Poland turned up the heat, Bosnia and Herzegovina were not able to cope. Leading all scorers right now for Poland, Dominik Mosler has 11 points, 11 of those points coming all in the first quarter. Strelina Rošelas has 9 to lead Bosnia and Herzegovina on 4 of 9 shooting. He's had a couple of three-point plays as well, showing great promise. But as we head to the third quarter, it's all Poland right now. They lead 51-25. We'll be back in roughly 10 minutes' time. Well, we welcome you back to the Hotel Hills Arena here in Sarajevo as Poland lead the host nation Bosnia and Herzegovina 51-25 as we get set to start the third period here. A warm welcome to anyone watching on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. John Hobbs here keeping you company for the second half, and Poland have been incredibly professional, thoroughly efficient in their offense thus far, shooting 61% from the floor. Dominik Mosler with 11 points. All coming in the first period to lead the way for Poland, for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Strarina Rošelas with 9 points. He has played all 20 minutes thus far as the Bosnia and Herzegovina number 4. As mentioned earlier on, he played the most minutes in the European Division B Championships last time out, around 38 minutes a game, so he is Bosnia's Iron Man. But right now they need players to step up. Nerman Huic has 7 points, a man who averaged close to 28 points in the Division B European Championships. Right now is 3 of 6 from the field, as Bosnia and Herzegovina will start off the third period here in the Bosnian capital of Sarajevo. Here is Rošelas. Huic, 7 feet, and Huic gets the first score of the third period for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Only their 11th field goal in this game. Filipski inside Veselovsky, misses the shot close to the hoop. Poland, though, so quick to get back on defense, and the score inside from Huic, off balance. Good pass there from Rekanovic. And Bosnia with a stop and 2 scores. Good start for them. Mosler inside. Mosler going for the shot, and that's no good. Veselovsky cleans up the loose change. Rekanovic only has 3 points at the moment, but has been pulling the strings for the Bosnian offense right now. Huic can't get the shot to go. Filipski rebounds. He's been unusually quiet tonight as Matus Filipski, but right now Poland professional, and there's a shot. No, it's an offensive foul called as Veselovsky got the score. I think that'll be on Mosler. Dominik Mosler with his second foul of the night. But this is a promising start from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Huic. And it's rebounded by Filipski. Only his 4th rebound of this contest. Matus Filipski has 6 assists. Scoring-wise, 9 points. Here is Mosler. 4 to shoot. Filipski at the top. Puts up a 3. That's off to the left. He wants a foul. Ball is loose. Rekanovic. Filipski still is talking to the officials, but nothing doing as Bosnia get their offense up and running. Rekanovic grazes the rim. Balchalovsky with the rebound. Here is Veselovsky. Veselovsky right down Main Street. Rošelas. Rošelas, he'll put up a 3. Strings a 3. Bosnia and Herzegovina 2 of 3 from downtown in this contest. And there's a whistle before Mosler got the shot off. And Poland will keep it. Archelovsky, Filipski, Veselovsky, and that was good defense there from Rekanovic, just putting Veselovsky off just enough to miss that. Veselovsky, 10 to shoot. Balchalovsky, lovely pass inside. No, it won't count. 3-second violation. It's a good look. It was a good pass from the player coach of Poland, but bit too long in the key. Huic driving at Mosler. Huic pulls up and puts it in. Mosler nearly lost the handle. In fact, a whistle has gone. Foul is called on the floor. .6:17 to play in the third quarter, and it's been a very good start to the third quarter from the hosts. Filipski, a 3, and that's short. Huic with the rebound. And now look at this, out in transition, Rekanovic gets it to go. Beautiful fast break basketball from Bosnia and Herzegovina, and it's worried Poland a bit too much. They've called a timeout. A good start to the third period from the host nation. As they have outscored Poland 11-4 to start. And this is what we saw from them in the early going. Patient build-up play, getting to their spot, looking to get the right shot off. And they've added some fierce defensive pressure as well, where they have made Poland... they've put pressure on Poland getting the shot off, and it's resulted in a timeout. 55-36. Poland's still up big right now, but certainly Bosnia and Herzegovina having their run, having their spurt in this one. Well, this is a Group A encounter to start us off in these European Championships. Spain, Germany, Turkey and Austria, the other teams involved in Group A. Great Britain, the Netherlands, Italy, France, Israel and Switzerland make up Group B. Of course, the Women's European Championships gets underway tomorrow. France, Germany, Great Britain, Spain and champions Netherlands in that, as Mosler under the basket. That's better from Poland right out of the timeout. Once they go inside, it's almost impossible for Bosnia and Herzegovina to stop them, but they are matching them blow for blow. Ramo Rekanovic has 7. Filipski. Lovely pass. Look at the basketball here from Poland. Beautiful passing, crisp movement. Mosler the finish under the hoop. As a three-pointer is way off, but a whistle has gone anyway. Substitutions will come in as Filipski and Veselovsky check out. Kozarena and Bandura come in. The two Shishtovs. Rekanovic. Roshelas. Huic off the window. 15 for Nerman Huic. 7 of 12 from the field. Off the bench, the number 6. Vachilovsky misses. And here comes Roshelas. Mosler for company. Roshelas sets himself and waits for his teammates to join him. Roshelas now calls for calm. Lobs the pass. That was too strong, though, for Rekanovic. And a whistle has gone here. I think a warning has been given, a technical warning has been given to the Bosnia and Herzegovina bench. Kozarena. Kozarena, who had an incredible second quarter for Poland, turns provider this time for Mosler. And now Poland's starting to find their rhythm here. Huic looking to drive at Mosler. Twists, turns, goes closer to the basket, goes it alone. He bobbed and weaved his way close to the basket and made no mistake from the baseline. Great way of creating space for himself. Mosler looking to counter. Look how easy he gets to the cup. Huic. Roshelas. Roshelas and Kozarena going at it, and a foul with a count. No basket, says Tomasz Paja. Great battle there inside between Kozarena and Roshelas. That shot will not count, but Roshelas will get 2 shots at the line. As Roshelas with 3:20 to play in the third quarter, and what has been a promising third period from the host nation. They've certainly tested Poland in this quarter, but Poland still lead comfortably by 20 points. Biggest lead of the game for the Poles has been 33, but Bosnia and Herzegovina have cut it to 20 at the moment, as Filipski and Andrzej Maciek will come back in for Poland. Darnakowski and Kozarena coming out. And a timeout has been called on the floor by Bosnia and Herzegovina. Coach Bagoric just calling his team in with 3:19 to play in the third period. Bosnia and Herzegovina so far have outscored Poland 18-12. Well, the road to Ottawa officially begins here for these European nations here in Sarajevo. Of course, the top 5 qualify automatically for next year's IWBF World Championships in Canada, with teams placed 6th and 7th going through to the Repechage tournament, which will take place in April. Of course, for the women, the finalists will qualify for the World Championships in Ottawa, with third and fourth place qualifying for the women's repechage. Filipski, high off the glass and down. Matus Filipski now into double figures. He has 11. Ball is loose, and it's picked up by Mosler. Mosler, that's a bad pass right to Huic. It was intended for Filipski, but the pass was weak. Rekanovic. Now Rekanovic will slow it down. Huic off the glass, gets the friendly drop. It's a 20-point lead again for Poland. They led, as said, by as many as 33. Mosler inside. Great pass from Matus Filipski. Bosnia and Herzegovina slow to get back. It's 2-on-2 here at the moment. Mesic will slow it down. Good defense played by Bacelovski. Here is Rochelas. Huic off balance as the shot clock wound down, rebounded, and the second attempt, Huic puts it in. 1:46 to play in the third period. Mosler. And Mosler is fouled by Amir Čolić. That's his I think first personal. Yes, it's his first foul of the evening. I think there'll be a substitution coming in for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Čolić is coming out. Looks like Huic is also going to check out as well, as Nafis Anut comes back into the game alongside Dražen Duvnjak. Maciek, Filipski. Drives to the basket, dumps it off to Mosler. Mosler fluffs his lines, and Duvnjak comes up with it. Now it's a race. Rekanovic lays it up and in under great pressure from Bandura. Now the gap is 18. It's been trimmed from 33 to 18. Just a reflection on how good this third quarter has been for Bosnia and Herzegovina. (24-16). Bosnia and Herzegovina have outscored Poland in this third period. Final minute of the third period. Filipski. That's a long two. In fact, that's a three-pointer. Two of five now from downtown for Matus Filipski. He has 14. Anut. Final 40 seconds of the third. Anut grazes the rim. Ball is loose. It's in the hands of Krzysztof Bandura. Here is Filipski. Filipski will slow it. Final 20 seconds now of the third period. Ball is loose again. Bosnia and Herzegovina come up with it, and it's 2-0. Rekanovic lays it up and in. Seconds ticking down now in the third period. And a foul is called, silly foul. With 3.6 to play in the third period. Duvnjak, the guilty party. Rekanovic now with 11 points with that layup. Duvnjak, that's his second foul of the night. 3.6 to play in the third. Filipski lobs it up. and it smacks the backboard and into the waiting arms of Stralina Rošelas, and that ends the third period here in Sarajevo. And Poland, they still lead big, 70-51, but that was a brilliant third quarter, very promising from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Stralina Rošelas leading the way with 13 points. Excuse me, he has 13. Leading the way, Nerman Huic with 21 points on 10 of 15 shooting. And after shooting 39% in the first half, Bosnia and Herzegovina's field goal percentage has shot up to 53%. They've chosen the right offense, the right shot at the right time. They haven't rushed their offense. Defensively, they've suffocated Poland at times, breaking out and scoring in transition. Poland's transition points have certainly dried up in the third quarter. Only 4 points scored in transition. They had 17 in the first half. However, they do lead 70-51 going into the fourth quarter. Dominik Mosler with 21 points and 5 boards. 9 of 10 for Poland's number 3. Matus Filipski, who had a quiet first half, has come to life. He has 14 points, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. All 6 of those assists were in the first half. But both teams shooting a high field goal percentage. They're both over 50% as we go into the fourth period. As Andrej Maciek has the ball. Here is Veselovsky. Kozarena airballs his midi. And it goes out of bounds. It will head over to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Rekanovic. And a foul away from the ball. And that's on Andrej Maciek. And that'll be Andrej Maciek's third foul. Another veteran of this Polish national team, as Arnaut puts in a mid-range. Maciek. Maciek at the elbow. That's off the back iron. Ball is loose, right into the hands of Kozarena. One-handed banks it home on the follow. As Rošelas, racing down the other end, turns, puts it up, and that's short. A little bit flat on the release. And Veselovsky rebounds. Ball is deflected. Darnakovsky, and that'll be an 8-second violation. Rekanovic there with great pressure on Pietro Darnakovsky. Arnaut, the lefty, that's in and out, and Veselovsky with the rebound. Veselovsky still has it, and foul has been called. And it's on Stralina Rošelas for Bosnia and Herzegovina. And that's his third foul of this one. A couple of players on 3 fouls, but no one in real any foul trouble at the moment. Kozarena puts it in over Rošelas. And the ball is loose. It goes right to Matt Stan. Matt Stan, though, quickly double-teamed, gets out of jail. And here is Veselovsky, the extra pass to Maciek. Back to Veselovsky. That's too easy for Poland. Coming up to 2 minutes played in the fourth quarter, and Poland looking to put this game firmly to bed after a stumbling block in the third. Rochelas going to the cup. He'll go to the line. He was fouled hard. As Veselovsky hits the deck, and the foul will be on Marek Veselovsky. And that's his first foul, so Starina Rochelas will go back to the foul line. Now Bosnia's Iron Man hits the first, and he certainly put his blood, sweat and tears into this one. He's pulled the strings for Bosnia and Herzegovina in the offense, and has been incredibly effective at both ends of the floor. He has 15 points on 5 of 12 shooting here tonight. Maciek glides his way to the basket, off balance. He'll go to the line for 2. As Maciek hits the first. Maciek hits them both. 78-55 now in favour of Poland. 2 minutes and a bit of change played in the fourth quarter. Kozarena applying the pressure on Rochelas. Lobs it high into the sky, and it's just about taken by Anut, and that'll be a foul, I think, on Stan. Matt Stan with his second foul of the evening. Starina Rochelas, by the way, on 4 fouls with that last possession for Poland. And here is Rochelas to Anut. Rekanovic doesn't get the fall, that's off to the left. Rebounded Kozarena, and a foul again is called. It's getting a little bit chippy out there. As both teams now flirting with team fouls, and we haven't even played 3 minutes of the fourth. Maciek. Kozarena was looking to go back door, but his access was cut off, so he'll go for the mid-range instead. And a timeout has been called by Bosnia and Herzegovina. And Poland now really trying to put the nail in the coffin here in the opening game of the IWBF European Championships here in Sarajevo. Here at the wonderful Hotel Hills Arena, where the welcome we have received by the people in Sarajevo has been absolutely exemplary. A fantastic venue, putting together what is promising to be an outstanding tournament. It's a wide open tournament. So many teams in the running to dethrone, or looking to dethrone, Great Britain as European champions. Of course, Great Britain will have something to say about that as well. But so far, Poland looking to put Bosnia and Herzegovina to bed for good right now. As said, they had a stumbling block in the third quarter. But Poland have weathered the storm, and to start the fourth quarter, they have brought their lead back up to 25. They led by as many as 33. They had their lead shrunk to as little as 17. Arnaut, 10 to shoot. Arnaut doesn't get that to fall. And Bosnia and Herzegovina's field goal percentage drops below 50% with that miss. Huic. Huic lets fly and buries one. Maciek. Maciek just throws it up. That's off the back iron. He averaged 15 points in the last European Championships in Rotterdam. Of course, a bronze medalist in South Africa in the summer in the 3x3 Worlds, as Arnaut misses. Darnakovsky rebounds. Stan now pushes the tempo. Veselovsky, the underhand pass to Maciek, who fluffs his line. Stan goes for the rebound. The ball is loose. That should be Bosnia and Herzegovina's, and it is. Arnaut. 4 minutes played in the fourth, and Huic's own momentum smacks into Andrej Maciek. In fact, that should be 2 shots actually for Poland. That will take Bosnia and Herzegovina over the limit and into the penalty. So 5:48 to play, and the host nation now in the penalty. Poland have one more foul to give. And if the start of the fourth quarter is anything to go by, we could have a long final period here, because it's been a very chippy, very physical, scrappy start to the fourth period. And the referee's just having a chat with the table officials here. Of course, our referees tonight from Croatia, Czechia and Portugal. As Andrej Maciek will head to the line for Poland. As said, Bosnia and Herzegovina now in the penalty. Andrej Maciek misses the first. And that's Andrej Maciek's first miss from the stripe tonight. He was 2 of 2 before that. Splits the free throws. Poland now 9 of 11 from the charity stripe tonight. Shooting 63% from the floor. Their field goal percentage has not dropped below 55% since the early stages of the first quarter. Huic. That just tells you all you need to know about Poland's offense in this game. No good there from Rekanovic, the mid-range. Gets the steal, though. Gets the ball back and just about gets it to go at the second attempt. Kozarena. And a foul is called. In fact, a 3-second violation on Poland. Filip Jablonski camping out in the lane too long. And another whistle has gone. And it's on Jablonski again. That's his second foul. There's Nenad Mastolic, the number 12, on the ball and into the game for the first time. He's actually been on the court for a few seconds before that. Here, the midi is money from Huic. He has 25. Kozarena. Bandora responds. Krzysztof Bandora now with 5 points. Only taken 2 shots tonight. He's made them both. Huic. Rekanovic. Doesn't get that to fall. Kozarena tips it to Krzysztof Bandora. Veselovsky. Bandora. Bandora to Kozarena. Kozarena off the glass. The golden boy. Again for Poland. He has 16 points tonight. Krzysztof Kozarena. Been absolutely spectacular off the bench. The ball is loose. Kozarena comes up with it. And Poland can break in transition. Darnakovsky collects. Darnakovsky fouled hard. That'll be an unsportsmanlike foul on Rano Rekanovic. That'll be his 3rd foul. .334 to play. And Bosnia long into the penalty, so Piotr Darnakovsky will head to the stripe. 41-year-old from Łódź. Was actually on the bench for the majority of the last European Championships in Rotterdam. But a great veteran. Great ambassador for Polish wheelchair basketball. In and out with the second. And Poland will get the ball back in a fresh 14 with 3:34 to play in our opening game here at the 27th IWBF European Championships. Jablonski, Veselovsky at the elbow. That's off the back iron. Taken though by Darnakovsky. He can't get it to fall. Poland still have it. And Mosler with the score. Mosler has 23. Can chuck in 5 rebounds for good measure. There's a foul away from the ball. Another hard foul. And it's a foul on Poland. Krzysztof Bandora with his second foul of the night. That puts Poland in the penalty, and a timeout has been called on the floor. So both teams in the penalty with 3:08 to play. But Poland in firm command. They lead 87-61. It's been a competitive second half of play, but the first half certainly was what done the damage. An 18-0 run, bridging the end of the first to the start of the second from Poland, has certainly been the game changer. That's led to them leading 51-25 at half-time. But it's been promising from Bosnia and Herzegovina. They've been a bit more patient in their build-up play. They've attacked the basket a bit more confidently. They've got to the line as well, but Poland have certainly been very efficient, very professional in how they've gone about their business here tonight. And of course, this is just game one, as we have an 8-game slate tomorrow, starting with Spain against Austria at 9:30 a.m. local time. All games on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. Building up to the final on the 18th. That'll be the men's final on the 18th here on this very court, as Huic makes the second. Kozarena. 3 minutes to play here in Sarajevo. Kozarena still has it, 7 to shoot, and a 3-second violation has been called. This time on Darnakovsky. Huic. Huic still has the ball, goes off the window and down. Well, we've known about Huic's offensive prowess. We've seen it here tonight. 31.6 assists. And an offensive foul has been called. Second foul on Darnakovsky. Rošelas, Huic. Back to Rošelas. Beautiful basketball from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Rošelas exploiting a gap within the Polish defense and took full advantage. He has 17 points. Kozarena a mid-range. That clangs the rim. And a quick pass. Rošelas does well to collect. He wants to slow it down, though. Final 2 minutes of play. Sutic inside the miss there, agonizing from Kolic. And it'll be a Poland ball. Well, Poland will get over the finish line in our European Championship opener, but it's been competitive in quarters 3 and 4. It was just quarters 1 and 2 that were a little on the lopsided range. Jablonski, 9 to shoot for Poland. Lebecki can't collect the pass. Rošelas will win the chase. Can he get the finish? No, he hits the deck instead. And a whistle has gone. Lebecki did very well to catch up to him. And looks like more substitutions will come in for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Enes Kambarovic will see his first action of these European Championships. And a well-deserved round of applause for Nernan Huic, who exits with 29 points, 7 assists and 2 steals, all off the bench for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Drazan Duvnjak comes into the game as well, as Senad Mesic, the 37-year-old, takes a breather. Rošelas in and out. And Jankowski with the rebound. Here is Kozarena. Final minute. And Poland will start their European Championship odyssey on a high note. But especially in the second half, they were made to work for it. Kozarena can't put the cherry on the cake. 43.2 to play, and Poland up 87-67. As you can tell, you can sense both teams now winding this game down as Bosnia know of their fate. That's a turnover from Rošelas. That's turnover number 18 for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Darnakovsky. Kozarena. Kozarena goes up. Kozarena puts it in. 20 for Krzysztof Kozarena. Shot clock is off. Rošelas goes over the timeline, and that'll do it. He will let the clock run. And Poland have started their European Championship adventure with an 89-67 victory over Bosnia and Herzegovina. The hosts start off with a defeat, but it's been a proud performance by the Bosnians. But Poland, too deep, too strong, get the win. Dominik Mosler, the high man, 21 points, 5 rebounds for him. Krzysztof Kozarena added 20. Matus Filipski had 14 points, chucking in 6 assists for good measure. Poland shot 62% from the field. Their field goal percentage never dropped below 55 from the second minute of the first quarter onwards. That just shows you how much of an offensive threat they were all night long to the Bosnians. 29 points for Nernan Huic and 7 assists to lead Bosnia and Herzegovina. Strarino Rošelas added 17. But Poland start off with a win here in the IWBF European Championships. But stay tuned tomorrow morning because the action starts with Spain against Austria, the first of an 8-game slate. But for now, I'm John Hobbs. Have a pleasant evening wherever you are around Europe. Take care and goodbye for now.